Good morning everyone! It has been a long time since I think I've done actually a day in the life, but I keep meaning to do one, and now my follow along series is over. I think I will start doing them a little bit more again. So we're currently at like 6 something. This is my little setup. I always put all my little lights on. Look how cute my living room is. Don't know if you guys have seen it now. I haven't shown you my flat in a long time. So yeah, we have got mirror up, curtains up, obviously lights are on. Did I show you? I think I've probably shown you that light. That's a nice little light. And then I just have my morning coffee, doing my journaling currently. Also, I'm doing a bit of client planning because I start with clients in like 20 minutes. I will also probably, if I get time, do about 10 minutes of reading. That varies between like 10 to 30 minutes, just depending on how much time I have in the morning. And yeah. First thing today, I have 2 client calls, and then I will go and train a leg session. Then I would get back, I've probably done a little bit of work, and then I've got posing lessons this afternoon. And then I need to do some filming for my Patreon site, and then we'll go and do a cardio session later. Try and do my cardio sessions normally in the morning, but today I can't because I've got client calls. So that is pretty much the plan for the day, and I will try and also film a full day of eating. But yeah, we've got quite a busy one today. So I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. First client, and I always have an hour normally between my first and my second client, and that is normally for breakfast. So I'm having my breakfast. This is really not a very good looking appealing breakfast. It does taste very good. It's high protein, but I didn't unfortunately have any berries, so we're lacking a little bit in colour and in visual presentation today. But it is egg whites, 1 banana, whey protein, and then on the top we've just mixed a little bit of that mixture and then put it with some total zero fat yogurt. So I think there's about 200 and I'm doing my fitness pal at the moment. 200, let me tell you, we've got 283 calories, 35 grams of protein, 2 grams of fat, 35 grams of carbs, so that's pretty decent for my first meal of the day. So I'm going to have that and then get ready for my next client, and then we will go off and train.
I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I might rent the Lambo and go drive it like it's stolen. I've been living wild, I'm just going through the motions. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me the notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I was sipping Moet for 2 years straight to the face. Champagne belly bubble still won't go away. Last year my best man hit a stain with bare face. Now he's got a hell behind the water's cold case. I wake up with pain sometime and never go away. Wonder why I bow down to my knees when I pray. In my city gritty, gotta keep it on your waist, or you might be a victim, they'll find you DOA. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you.
It's been rather a busy day so far. So I had client calls this morning, then I went to the gym, and I've literally just got back, and I think we're at nearly 2 p.m, 1:40. I've got my posing lesson at 3. So I also need to film, so I think I'm going to do that in a minute. But I will show you, I just did a quick grocery shop because I literally had not a lot in. That's why my breakfast was so disastrous. So I got some mushrooms, tuna, mixed berries, which was what I actually really needed for my breakfast this morning, chicken, courgettes. I had a grenade bar, the cookie dough, like the blue one, on the way back, and a coffee as well. And this mayo, this is so good, this mayo. So it's lighter than light mayo, 10 calories per tablespoon. And obviously I have that with my tuna, and then I'll have it with rice cakes, because my calories, I had my check-in day today, my calories have been reduced. We're not, I'm going to explain about the competition in a minute actually. And then I just got this French's mustard because it's like barely any calories in that either. So yeah, like 8 calories per 10 mils, which is not a lot at all. So that is what I got. Yeah, so I'm going to explain to you guys about what is going on with competing, because I haven't yet. The last video of a kind of prep episode 1 I did probably about a month ago now. I said I was going to be competing in April, but unfortunately things have changed. I'm now not going to compete in April for a couple of different reasons. The main reason actually is just because there's not going to be enough people in my category to get a pro card, so there's not really much point in competing. Second reason, I am going to Mexico for a month in March, so the whole of March I will be in Mexico and just doing my usual, doing a bit more filming in Mexico. I'll be still obviously training super hard. That's kind of like main priority when I'm there. I think my dad's coming out for 2 weeks when I'm there, so that would be really nice to see him. And yeah, but we're doing a mini cut until I go basically, and I think I've got like £5 to lose until that point. So we're aiming for kind of like £116, something like. I think I'm currently at 120 or 21. So that's going to be a fun couple of weeks, and my coach has just cut my calories quite a lot. So I was on a meal plan, but I asked whether I could actually change to like macros and calories, just because if I'm prepping for a competition I don't mind meal plan. It's nice to have a little bit more flexibility when I'm not actually prepping. So that's why we've changed to that, and my calories today on a non-weight training day are like 1,300 and something or another, can't quite remember. But anyway, I'm doing it by MyFitnessPal, so it's fairly easy. So it's just like have to fit it into the calorie intake and obviously stay as healthy as possible whilst doing that. And then my calories on a non-training day, I think 1,500 and maybe 80 or something like that, so a bit higher. But yeah, so I'm going to try and like track some days of what I'm eating. So far I actually haven't had that many calories. I've had what you saw first thing, and I had my grenade bar, which is like just over 200 calories. And I will probably have tuna, rice cakes, some mayo, then I'll probably have like chicken, veg, and then probably another meal, yogurt, mixed berries. So what I'm trying to do is keep it fairly high volume but low calorie. because otherwise I just get really hungry all the time. So as high volume as possible, even though I'm not a yogurt fan. I'll be able to have like 250 grams of yogurt as my last meal, which should probably keep me fairly full. Yeah, so that's pretty much the update. I'm not competing now until a bit later in the year. So it will probably be the Arnold's, which is my next comp. There'll be one which is like 2 weeks prior to the Arnold, which is like a qualifier for the Arnold's. So the same competition I did at my last show, which was really, really good. It was a really fun comp. Yeah, that will be September, so I think I will be starting proper prep June. The plan is we are mini-casting until obviously I go to Mexico. Then it will probably be more of like a maintenance when I'm in Mexico for 4 weeks. When I get back, we'll be doing a push-up for I think probably about 10 to 14 weeks. Then we'll be starting prep and we'll have about a 16-week period to prep for the Arnold. So that is the plan in short. I am super excited for it. And I think by that time also I'll be more like competition prep mind ready, because actually it wasn't that long since I last competed. So it's good to have a bit more of an off season really. Yeah. I need to do some filming in a minute, but I've just realised my camera's about to run out of battery and my camera's about to run out of camera space, so I need to delete some videos. And yeah, I'm going to do some admin and maybe have another meal in the meantime. I'm just going to make my last meal, which is going to be the yogurt thing. So we've got 250 grams of yogurt there. And then we're going to put in 70 grams of mixed berries, 30 grams of oats, and then I'll probably sweeten it with some stevia. And then I'm going to mix that up, probably add some water, because I want to make it into a bit of an overnight oats. Obviously not overnight, because I'll be having it in 6 or so hours. But then it will just give it a bit of time to absorb the moisture, absorb the liquid in the oats. And so hopefully it will be nice and fluffy and creamy. So here we go. Let's add. I'm going to add, I think 30 grams of oats fits into the macros. That will just get in the fridge now. It's a nice big bowl, so hopefully it will keep me full for the night. Let's hope so. I'm making my next meal, which is 100 grams of chicken. You can't actually see it because I put veg on top. 100 grams of courgette, 100 grams of mushrooms, then I'm going to put 100 grams of spinach, and then I'll probably either have a bit of sriracha on it. I've added some salt and pepper, a bit of Tabasco, maybe I might add, or some of the French's mustard. And that is a very low calorie, high volume meal. My posing lesson, and I'm gonna have that meal I just cooked because I didn't have it before. I didn't really have enough time. I need to make a post, and then I will be heading to the gym, walk to the gym to do my cardio. Then I think I've got like 2 meals on it back. I need to do some editing, and then probably sleep. But that is the rest of my day. So I just added a bit of sriracha And then obviously the French's mustard, salt, pepper, and that's it. It's just veg. Stir fried in like 1 cal spray, 4 sprays I think. And then chicken. Got back from cardio and got my steps in as well. So we're on like 15,000 steps. I only have to do 14,000 a day. And I'm gonna have my next meal because I am very hungry. So I'm gonna have tuna and rice cakes. Tuna mayo, rice cakes, bit of lemon.
Promesas son nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples.
So I have rice cakes instead of the rice because you get more volume and I like the crunch. The thing I'm really enjoying at the moment, I didn't have it today because I forgot to get beetroot, is tuna with all the condiments. And then rice cakes and beetroot. That is number 1. But yeah, I forgot to get beetroot and it didn't fit my macros today. But that's pretty much all the eating for me. On a cardio day, pretty low carb to be honest. Pretty low calorie for me. Like, this is low calorie for me. But we've got 4 weeks to lose like 5 pounds, so fun times. And then Mexico. I hope you guys have enjoyed that video. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye guys.